All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews. That's right, 10 New Brews, Final Fantasy in Standard, having a great time. This has been an absolute banger of a 10 New Brews so far. The first 3 decks, you missed them, go watch them on YouTube. They were all really, really awesome. So make sure you go watch those, check those out, like, comment, subscribe, support the content as always. Brew number 4 is our first deck with black in it, and it's a mono black deck with
pointless nostalgia.
Dark Confidant. Welcome back, my friend. Stick that card back into Standard, and I called Dark Confidant my trap card in my set review for black. I am fearful this card is no longer good enough for Standard, which is ridiculous because it was once literally the best creature ever printed in Magic. But we're going to find out right now. This is a mono black aggro deck, extremely low mana curve, right? You know, almost every card costs 1 and 2. So we have Dark Confidant proper, and then we have Caustic Bronco for some Dark Confidant action. We got Cecil Dark Knight, 2/3 Death Touch for 1. Whenever it deals damage, you lose that much life. And then if your life total is 10 or less, it flips over to a 4/4 lifelinker. So really, really good card, honestly. And we got the Last Ride here for some Death Shadow action. We got Tiny Bones, an extra 1-drop. Deep Cavern Bats, Sinkhole Surveyor. So definitely some life loss things happening here. Trying to get down to 10 life, flip Cecil. We're not trying to go all the way, though. We have the 1 Last Ride, but we're not a Shadow deck. We're not trying to go to like 2 life. And then we also have Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier, which is an important one, right? This thing can draw some cards. It can sacrifice a mob if we're in trouble. It can gain some life with the Blood Artist effects. And not like a full-on Sephiroth deck, but does seem pretty good there. We have a full-on sacrifice deck we'll play later. Look for that. A bunch cheap removal. Cut down. Go for the throat. And Duress. Want to make as many 1-for-1 exchanges as possible when we're Dark Confidant. We have 1 Avarice here for a little extra card draw and life loss. We're playing 2 Great Arishan City as a tap land because it's just so good. Just making 1/1s over and over again, especially with Sephiroth in your deck, is pretty great. And that's the deck. So that's the deck. Let's play, right? Let's get right to the games brought to you by.
Are you ready to elevate your limited game? Introducing Magic the Gathering Arena Limited Stats by untested to make every draft count. Whether you're a seasoned player or just starting, our meta tier list shows you the best colors to draft and how popular they are, so you know at a glance what colors to pick. Navigate card ratings to discover the strongest bombs, or dive deeper with our advanced view for detailed breakdowns. Ever wonder what it takes to get 7 wins? Explore trophy decks from other players, study winning drafts, and replicate their successes. Victory is just a click away at mtga.untapped.gg. Your path to Mythic starts here.
Let's do this. Oh, come on.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Are you serious? I put 20 swamps and 2 Great Arishan Cities in my deck, and we draw both of them and a colorless land. So much for mana bases being great when you're monocolored, right?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Right, we're gonna keep still, but yikes. All right. Here is a Forest and a Chocobo. Tap land, go. We're gonna keep, but we ain't happy about it. Yeah. All right. Here's a Yavimai Coast. We're playing our Landfall deck leader. Chat, where are you? I missed you. Come back to me. And let's see what's up. As a reminder, of course, my name is Jim, Pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Hi there, hello, welcome. Overspend there on the bird, but fine. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, hit the buttons, do the things. All right. I think we're gonna play Cecil defensively here, but then I can't play. Ugh, man, this is gross. These tap lands are I mean, this is just bad luck. We're playing 20 swamps in our deck, and 2 of these, you know. We could just cast Dark Confidant and take a hit. We could Cecil and play a tap land, but we have no other 1-drop, so we're not planning out a good turn 3. And then Sephiroth is not a particularly great blocker. We just draw 1-drop. Yeah, sure. I'll just play. I'm playing this, planning on blocking, and play a tap land as I go. And then we get to Sephiroth, and then maybe kill a thing, play a 2-drop. Alright, so we're also playing a Bant Bird deck. The Bant Bird card is really, really cool. It's flying because it's a Mockingbird. Ooh. Is it a fight? Nope, it's a fight. Alright, a little bird violence here. Affinity for birds. This is obviously a really good draw. And we draw a land, and now we're just in some major doo-doo, I think. Play Sephiroth, say go. I think our plan here is to block the Barts. I can't do creature or destroy for Sephiroth. I don't know the game. I can make it up. So Sephiroth and Cloud used to be best buddies, all right? And they went to college together, they roomed together, and they really, really had a tight relationship until they had a major disagreement about hairstyles. Sephiroth just would not get a haircut. And Cloud was like, yo, let me spike that shit up. You know? And they just couldn't get over it. They just couldn't get through this hairstyle problem. And from that point on, they graduated, went their separate ways, and things were never the same. That's how it went, right? That's the story. All right, so drain for 1. Draw Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones is not a bad draw. It can block the Chocobo. We can murder this thing. Sure. The problem is we're just like on the draw on all tap lands. Like just couldn't. Our draw could not be more awkward. I'm gonna kill this now before they can place anything that's gonna stop me from doing that. All right, Sego. The Bant Bird's ridiculous. We're playing it later. Whenever one or more birds attack, look at that many cards top of your library. You draw one of them and they put any number of lands into play. And it Landfall's Chocobo thing.
I like that bird though.
Make a Chocobo. Play land. These cards are getting pretty silly, pretty fast. Yeah, we're dead. That was a. To be fair, that was an absolutely insane draw. Like they just turned forward us. You know, like it doesn't get any better than Chocobo into this thing, kill your guy, into Mythic, into this and another guy. So that was a let's hear it for our opponent. That was a pretty good draw. Well done. Bad time for us to have our awkward tap land draw and lose a die roll. Probably would have lost that game anyway, honestly. So good for them. GG. All right, game 2. And our hand it's passable. We drew a swamp, which is nice. And we got Copperline Gorge, go. Bronco is a nice pickup. So it's duress. And we got Verge Mountain, Overlord, Terra, Fyric Blast, cast a spell, sack this creature, damage equal to that creature. So John Games is playing the Cactus thing here. That's what's going on. So, and then Esper Origins. It's probably just the Origins, right? It's the only play on turn 2, sure. A little weird to bin a flashback card, but that's totally fine.
Oh, not again.
Draw Cecil, sure. All right, well, here we go. It's Bronco time. Yeehaw! Here's an Overlord. And Overlord is good. And we draw Tiny Bones, the Pickpocket. So we are going to... We could Sephiroth and Crew, or we could Cecil and Tiny Bones. Maybe Sephiroth and Crew. Saddle up, partner. Oh, I almost sacked the Bronco back, so I missed it there. All right, attack. Bob, cut down. Get in for 2. Your turn. And what do you got, friend? Terra Magical Adept. EDB Mill 5. Return enchantment. There's your Cactus guy. Try and do the Cactus thing. We draw Go for the Throat. We have tap lands. Cut down, of course, pretty awkward here. They have Vitality, too. That's pretty annoying. All right. I guess we're just going to kill this and attack. Just play a 1-drop and say go. We could play the Tiny Bones and threaten a cast of like one of their cards. Sure. So just kill this. Get out of here.
Get off my plane.
And we are not going to saddle. We're going to attack. So no saddle. We're going to attack. No sacks. Draw a card. Good pickup, honestly. Some rule spells are pretty important. And then Cecil, we're at 19. Or Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones allows us to cast one of these cards. None of these cards are particularly interesting to cast. I need just Cecil. Cecil and Sigo. The Dark Knight. It's Batman, right? Enduring Vitality. Enduring Vitality. All right, so double 3/3. We draw another Cecil. So 4 triggers on Sephiroth flips Sephiroth into the 1-winged angel. Saddle cost just 3 here. These are pretty annoying. Where I if you just kill them, right? Kill a thing. I guess the Bronco can't really attack. I only have one Sephiroth. Pretty bad trade. Burning both go for the throat's kind of scary too. I don't want to like lose this combo randomly. I definitely want to keep at least one go for the throat as an insurance policy. All right. Okay. I think maybe just go for it. Yeah, all right, fine. Let's go for it. Lose one. Lose one. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. You go 2. Yeah, I guess. I don't like particularly love this, but it's fun. So Batalia's coming back. They also have the Overlord coming in next turn too. You don't answer for that either. So let's attack. Not gonna attack anything. He'll land off Bob. This thing. And play this and play Tiny Bones as I go. Alright. I mean, looks pretty good. Hopefully no Wrath. Thrill Seeker. All the flings. Thrill Seeker again. Just 3/3 blocker stuff. We draw another land. So we can just attack, and when things die, they lose, right? Simple as that. So we attack with everything, and they lose because they can't. These all trade. So we have 4 things that will trade no matter what. And Blood Artist gets it done. Sephiroth's a pretty good card. Is not too shabby. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them up and out the door. Oh, they have mana up because of the vitality. Right.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Right. My bad. That's on me. That being said, they're still pretty dead, I think. We still kill all their stuff. I cut down. I'm an idiot.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
Sure. Could have guessed cut down on a creature, won the game, but we're going to keep playing. You know, we're just going to keep on rolling here. I think we'll be all right. Listen, folks. I don't play perfect. You don't play perfect. No one plays perfect. As for Origins, Surveil 2, gain 2. And they go to 3. And return summon Esper thingy. Reveal top card of your library. It's permanent card. Put it in your hand. Okay.
Just read the saga and see what it says.
All right. They are still dead, right? Kill the elf. Fire up a sanctuary. Attack with everything. No, not yet. Still not dead. Yeah. Say add green next turn. They actually kill us next turn. Ah, never mind. Got bailed out. Better lucky than good. That's 3 guaranteed damage, right? Let's play this. And play this. We can also sack for damage too. Sure, whatever. Draw a card. Probably should have made a token and then sack that, but it doesn't actually matter, so. With 2 Death Touch creatures, either they block or don't block, and things die no matter what, so. Alright, well, play bad, win anyway. They actually were going to kill us next turn with the Fling and the Cactus. So, I guess, sure. That was a win. Technically, but these face cards don't mess around. Hand is great, keep. Should play a tap land on 1 to guarantee 2 into 3. Yeah, Sephiroth being... whenever you evaluate any flip card like this, it's sort of like a Planeswalker Ultimate, where the backside is just flavor text. If it happens, awesome, but how good is the card on the front side? And Sephiroth is unbelievable. It's a Blood Artist and a sack outlet. Good stuff. What's up, Yedo? How's it going, folks? What's up, welcome, everyone? How's it going? Love having folks tune in. We draw Caustic Bronco. Bronco or Surveyor? I think it's just Bronco, because we're going to crew next turn, so... I guess we're fearful of a blocker that could block the Bronco. I haven't drawn Dark Confidant yet, and Dark Confidant would have been better than Bronco so far. All right. What do you got, Lana Rolfs? Farst. Hydra. Hail Hydra. I think we're going to let this live for a turn. Just play Sephiroth and attack. Going to remove it at the moment, so let's not sack that by accident. Second time I almost did that. Saddle up. Get it in. Drug overthrow. Cool. Well, now I know we have it, so let's face up. Say go. Looking forward to playing our mono green Landfall deck in a little bit. One of the 10 new brews. If you missed any brews, folks, they'll obviously all be on my YouTube channel, as always. And they will also be on CoolStuffInc.com. Escape Tunnel. All right. 2 4/4s. We have to go for the throats, so. Okay. All right. We draw land. Awesome. So it's probably just double go for the throat. Hydra could theoretically kill us next turn. So, and they could have Snakeskin Veil or something. I mean, let's kill this. We're just going to attack and see what we hit. And attack. No sacks. Draw cut down. Okay. Is Tifa my Landfall deck? Tifa is the centerpiece of my Landfall deck. As it will be in every Landfall deck. Tifa's pretty messed up. Call Tifa best in show, my set review. 9 to 17. We're cruising along. Here's old Bristly Bill. A Bristly Bill. No fetch line here, please. No! Alright. Well, Tifa's going to be very, very large. Gonna say, wow, gonna say go here. Even though our cut down is face up. Ooh, okay. So that's interesting. We now, if they go to fetch end step, we just cut down a response. So isn't really a way to force them to fetch, and there isn't really a way for us to attack very well. I mean, I guess we could attack with the Sephiroth and just pass priority. Interesting spot. Very, very interesting. I know, I'm going. They can obviously wait and just do it on their turn twice, but can we exploit that in our combat step? Not really, honestly. We could play a creature and sack it to Sephiroth and try and draw another removal spell. And then Cecil and Last Ride and Cut Down, which I don't hate. I think that Sinkhole Surveyor is very slow in this game, so. Alright, so let's do that. Attack with Sephiroth, and we're going to sacrifice the Surveyor. We draw Insatiable Avarice. If we cut down to destroy the passage, it's pretty sketchy, I think. It does stop them from making a big combo attack, but. Alright, so let's do that. And play Cecil. And play Last Ride. Which is not doing anything right now, but it's fine. Say go. Passage. Alright, they're going really big on Tifa. Maybe I should just cut that on my turn. Oh my god. Alright, well, I didn't see Titanic growth coming. Now we're 100% dead. If I cut down Bristly Bill, I don't think that matters. Yeah, just like 40 trample damage. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They can fizzle it too. Whatever. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Alright, yeah, we're super dead. Alright, even if we had wasted the fetch land for them, I don't know if that matters or not. This card's pretty preposterous. Okay. Alright, well, we'll let him do it. Barely dead. It's going to attack for 50.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright, yeah, GG, I guess. Alright. Barely dead. Negative 29. GG. I mean, that was cool, I guess. Alright, on the draw. Got some work to do. We might have punched. I mean, I guess we killed everything we needed to kill that last game, right? Like, we killed the 2 Hydras. We didn't kill anything super superfluous. So, yeah. Alright, we can keep this. Alright. Tano Sanctum. Here comes Tiny Bones. Didn't see Titanic Growth coming. That was definitely not in my initial plan. Let's attack. Sultai something over here. Gonna disperse my Tiny Bones. And keep both cards on top. Alright, well, Bronco instead go. Land 3. Good mana. Broodheart Engine. Okay. Some reanimation stuff, sure. We're gonna bat here and take a look. See what's up. And we see, oh my god. Rashaka's Bargain, swallowed by Leviathan. Choose a spell, surveil 2, counterspell. Jumbo Idiot, Erden the Usurper. So, gotta be the bargain, right? Yeah. Dormammu, and we'll just play this Tiny Bones and attack. Actually, I probably should have actually see if you're duress or not. Oh my god.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
It's fine. Duressing the counterspell doesn't really matter, honestly. So, all right. Pretty funny though. We are going to, I guess, the rest of the counterspell and play Surveyor and Cecil. We can attack first. No, actually, we're going to crew. All right, sure. So, I cast Duress. What do you do? Probably should have cast this to Surveil too. All right, that's fine. We are not going to pay for this. They mill 2 cards. We will decline to pay. That last card's probably not worth it. And then we'll go Cecil. And we'll go Surveyor. And Bronco up. Attack. Draw land. Damage. There you go. Have not drawn the card Dark Confidant yet. Where are they? Kind of shitty, right? Alright, land 4. Say go. We draw cut down. Not so good. We can just fire in Sanctuary and attack for 1,000,000. They just have 2 uncastables in their hand. Sure. I think I'm just in for the Leroy, folks.
Leroy!
In for a penny, in for a pound. Coming in. Add that counter. Get bigger. Draw a card. It's Sephiroth. End step. Meringue. All right, so they can discard a card and return a card. They can discard the Usurper, and then they can bring back the Usurper. The problem is this card requires another card in the graveyard to actually do anything. So, all right. Tap land. All right. That was not the funnest game of all time. We kind of just played things and killed them, but sure. All right, it's Ash again. We lose to Ash every single time, but we can. We did our Dark Confidant. Like, can we beat Ash?
No, you can't. Don't even try.
I know. Let's see what that looks like. All right, well, here you go, Tiny Bones. Do your thing. Drew Dark Confidant. The question is, do we bat first?
Pointless nostalgia.
Overlord of the Balemerk. Milling over. Oh no, they're also doing this Usurper thing. So they want to give the Cactus haste and kill us. That was an insane mill. That was actually unbelievable. They milled over both combo pieces. Alright, so we'll bat next turn, I guess. Alright, sure. Say go. Nope, not casting any of those. Say go. Clearly, I would be using the old Dark Confidant art if given the option, but unfortunately, no option. Here's Tersa Light Shatter. Our cut downs look kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. Discarding 2 more Big Idiots, a Sin, and a Summon Bahamut. And they're gonna attack. They're moving to attack position. Dark Confidant trigger. Oh my god. I'm having flashbacks, folks, and they feel pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna go land. Now we need to Deep Cavern Bat them to try and not get hit by a Zombify or something like that. So take a look. 2 Zombifies. Nope. A Faithful and another Cactus and a bunch of crap. Cool. So get those out of here. And cut down. Not looking awesome, unfortunately, but get in for a shot and say go. Tiny Bones can cast some stuff. That is not possible. We will decline. We will say go. Tiny Bones never exiles anything. It only targets, so we cannot just remove those cards. Here's the Theater. Would like to save Go for the Throat for the combo. Because if they just return... I mean, if I have mana up, they might just return Bahamut and not even bother. Or this card, so... Attacking again. So aggressive, you know? Very aggressive. Untap. Dark Confidant reveals a Swamp. Dark Confidant came to play for us. Alright. We're going to attack. I think I just Sephiroth. I mean, the problem is now at any point, if we don't leave a Go for the Throat, we can get rocked. Yeah, I'll play Surveyor and say go. Play Surveyor and pass turn. None of our cards are known. So if Ash draws a way to reanimate, might just go for it. This card's pretty fun too. Sin. I'm a little sad I didn't make a Sin deck. Alright, now not... I mean, those last 2 attacks felt really aggressive. Now not attacking, and I think at this point we just have to kill Tersa and have to apply pressure. We can also cast Tersa with Tiny Bones, so... I think we could maybe draw to the Go for the Throat, so sure. Alright, so that's gone. Untap. Dark Confidant. It's only swamps. Draw Deep Cavern Bat. So let's play let's attack first. Attack. Endure to the counter. Deal 6, gain 1. And now we can cast Tersa and look for a Go for the Throat, or then we can cast Deep Cavern Bat if we miss. Problem is, end step kill spell on Faithful will be pretty bad for us. We get 1 shot, but we can't really stop that, I suppose. Except by finding a Go for the Throat. So cast Tersa. Endure token, play Sephiroth. Because we're not planning on playing Sephiroth this turn. We're playing the Tersa. So play Tersa. Discard 2. Swamp. And we draw Cecil and another Swamp. Alright, well. They have their removal spell, folks. We're dead. We get 1 shot. And it's Ash, so she's probably going to just kill us, because we lose to Ash every time. So now, I mean, I guess if she has a torch, she can't cast it because we'll just take it. So there's no way for us to not beat our removal spell here, right? She could just draw a removal spell, but that's gotta be the squeeze, right? It's just the kill spell. All right, it was Torch the Tower, so. Exile Vispat, Scry bottom. Here we go, folks. Are we actually going to beat Ash? That's the question. We never, ever beat Ash. Here's a land.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every
Literally
single chip in
never
front of him.
ever beat her. It is impossible. No matter what happens, no matter what I do, play bland, play good, doesn't matter. We can literally never beat her.
It's over. We lost again. Let it go and accept the truth that we is dumb. Dumb as hell.
All right, so to recap here, 2-2, and then, of course, the can't beat Ash ever. Deck didn't feel particularly great. Dark Confidant was good the game we played it. Bronco felt a little iffy. It seemed pretty hard to attack with it. Cecil was good. Never flipped it, but it's a cheap beater. Last Ride seemed completely unplayable.
Still a piece of garbage.
Sephiroth only seemed okay in this deck, not great. We're going to play it in like a full-on sacrifice deck later. But yeah, deck felt kind of underpowered. Kind of scrappy, not super awesome, so that's okay. That's this deck. So I'm going to put this one in the books and go on to brew number 5. But YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. All right, love y'all.